Morning all. Okay, today is last chance for the Holley Carb. As you've probably seen from previous videos, I've been fighting with this Holley Carb secondary vacuum, whatever it is. I can't remember the number, but as you can see, it's leaking. I rebuilt it with a cheapo Amazon rebuild kit, and it's still leaking from both sides. It's leaking out that side, it's leaking out that side. Pretty sure it's the gaskets round the bowls are just garbage. So, splashed out, got myself a proper kit. So let's fit that today, and hopefully that'll be it. If it's not, goodbye Holley. Let's see what we get in this kit then. Ooh. To make handy parts tray, lift flap and tear along scored lines for... Oh, that's it. Right, it's in French. Of course it is. What? How's that a handy parts tray? That's just a bit of crap cardboard. Now I've ruined my box. Ugh. Right. Oh, breaking this seal prohibits the return and or crediting of this carb kit. But you can't tell if it's the right one till you open it, so that's kind of stupid. There's a couple of things in it that I absolutely must have, and that's the little seals, the little gaskets that go around the oh my goodness, the fuel mixture needles, right, which I think are those little cork looking things. So there's one there and there's one there. Okay, so that's a good start. That cheap Amazon kit did not come with those little seals, so that's good. Circlips and little pins. Forgotten what that is. I mean, I know where it goes, I just forgot what it's called. One big base seal, one of them that I don't need, another one of these, which I might as well fit. I might as well replace everything that I put in with the crappy kit. Okay, these are actually quite different. I need to make sure I get these the right one of these. Oh right, one will be for the metering block and one will be for the blanket, the other side, I'm guessing. So I thought these were rubber, but they're not. They're still kind of papery, but they do say they're reusable. So okay, I recognise that bit. Lots of these for all the different sections. There's obviously enough here to do it a couple of times, because there's no way that all these go into one carb. Interesting. I thought you were supposed to get two of these, but my memory's obviously playing up. Oh boy, right. I don't know what these are. What's this? What is that? Don't know. Excuse me, there's two of them there, which didn't come with the cheap kit either. Jets maybe, and a couple of these. Oh, they're quite different from what I've got as well. However, they don't have the adjusting things for the top, so I'll need to reuse what I've got. And lots of instructions, which I've heard are really terrible instructions, but we'll have a look. Oh well, okay, so that's a parts list. Yikes. That's quite good actually, it gives you model spec and where you should use stuff. Now that okay, right. Right, let me get the carb off and get it on the workbench. Patient is on the operating table. I'm not going to bore you with this rebuild because you guys have probably done it before, and there's much better videos out there on how to do it. I just want this done, so time warp. Right, so obviously I didn't do a full strip down. The most important thing was the fuel leaks. Running wise, it was running great. It was just pee and fuel everywhere, so there was no point stripping the base plates off and replacing all them because I'm pretty sure they were fine. Right, now the fun part of reinstalling and resetting my float levels. I've set my idle my mixture screws to 1.5 turns back, which is the sort of standard setting to start with. I remembered to put this little throttle pump over before I installed it, which is a pain when you forget to do that, and also the crossover pipe, the fuel pipe, that was a pain. I found that you have to really put the O-rings over this first and then slide them in. Well, you slide this one in first. I found that easier, and then push the whole thing in there. If you put the rubber O-rings in first, it's really difficult to get that pipe in them. So, well, that's what I found anyway. Right, let me throw it in the car. Fingers crossed, people. This is the last chance for this little carburetor. Reassembled. Let's see if it works. It'll take a wee bit for the fuel to fill up the carb, but should fire up soon enough. So I guess now we just wait and see if it leaks. I still have to do the float levels, but I don't want to touch those float adjustment screws until I know it doesn't leak, because as I say, those things are just paper. As soon as you play with them, it risks them tearing. And I don't think I've got any spares. Okay, back soon. Right, moment of truth. It's been about 15 minutes, it would have seeped by now. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. So the copper coloured area, or the gold coloured area, is where the fuel was lying. And obviously it was dripping down over there. And a little bit here. I've got a torch on. So you can see where it was leaking. And I don't think it is. I don't have any seepage on the joints where the fuel bowl is. Same in the back, looks fine. Ugh, stupid torch. Yeah, that appears to be dry. Let's check the other side. And it was definitely coming out of the mixture screw before, and that appears to be dry as well. So I think we are finally good. I do have a tiny leak at the top. I don't know why I'm shining the torch, you can see that. I do have a tiny leak there because those gaskets are just paper and they're garbage. However, I have heard that when the paper mixes with the fuel, it can expand and actually seal itself. So I'll give that a bit of time before I mess with it. As I say, I've still not done the fuel bowl mixture, the fuel bowl float level adjustment yet. Main thing was to make sure it wasn't leaking again, because if it was still leaking, then I was going to give up and get an Edelbrock or a whoever else makes carburetors. Okay, I should be much happier, but I've been inhaling too much gasoline. What's it called? Oh my god, vapor. Fumes, there we go, fumes. So I'm a bit high and I'm probably going to get a migraine soon, so, well, the joys of hot rodding. Right, I haven't done a shout out for a while, so you guys should head over to Glenn Miller's channel. He's building a really nice 1928 Dodge rat rod. It looks amazing, and he's doing some really good videos, so you should certainly check out Glenn and subscribe, and you want to see his project to fruition. It's a big word for me. Goodness. The part I ordered yesterday for the steering rack has not arrived, so I can't do that today. I'll have to call them tomorrow. If it doesn't arrive tomorrow, I will do headlights. Okay, headlights. Because they're sitting like... oh, what's the name of that wee guy? He was an actor. He did... he was in the Frankenstein film as the wee googly-eyed guy. Answers on a postcard. I can't remember his name. Oh, that's annoying. I think he was in a lot of Mel Brooks films. Wow, I'm talking garbage now, eh? Right, folks, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. And as I say, I'm no expert in rebuilding Holley Carbs, but if that helped at all, just slow the video down, and you know, you can see the process I went through and all the kind of mistakes I had to rectify along the way. Me make mistakes? Surely not. Okay, thanks for all your advice. I do listen to everyone's comments, and I don't ignore anyone. I was going to say I don't ignore everyone. I ignore some people, especially the haters. Oh my goodness, I need to go. Catch you tomorrow. Bye bye.